Nobody had shotguns before, I don't think. Nobody had ever shot a fucking gun, and it was so fucking fun. That was one of the most fun things I've ever done. Like, I don't think a lot of people watched that, and I loved it because I wasn't getting paid for views. I was just getting paid to like produce this thing for them. So I didn't care if anybody watched it. It was just episode after episode where it was so much fun to do that shit. That was so fun.
I'm FPSRussia, and this is Sharpshooter.
It was I've told it before, and it's mean to even say, but whatever. But like the one guy who was known for sniping was like really struggling with the sniper part of the competition.
My name is Tommy Oliveira. My gamer tag is FaZe Temper, and I'm the leader and the owner of the FaZe Clan on YouTube.
And it was, he was on the verge of tears. He was just like, you don't understand. This shit's not gonna play. This shit's not gonna play.
On your marks, get set.
You good? You got rounds in here still. There we go. Just focus. You good? So what? So what, man? You good?
I only gotta fall asleep.
My breathing was off, so it was harder to aim. I started getting nervous, and that's when things just started going wrong.
I know he'll do better. You're not gonna let this obstacle get us down.
Because on the internet, this is the guy. This is the guy who
he quickscopes.
He invented FaZe Clan. I've never worked with like toy guns. It was always deadly stuff, so we always got the same like manner.
Your videos would have sucked with toy guns.
Yeah, we did some paintball videos. Those were fun. I watched one of my paintball videos the other day.
Today we are going to turn this fridge lime green from 46 feet away. Wow, isn't this great content?
But there was a bunch of times when I would be the guy there that was responsible for a bunch of guns and a bunch of bullets, and there would be at least 3 or 4 people there that are here to shoot them and have never shot a gun before. And like, I've never done anything like that before. I don't have any range safety training. I've never really been to many ranges before that had rules. I've been shooting in a field my whole life.
Yeah.
So that was fun to kind of learn on the fly to try to keep everybody safe and try to get that shit like filmed and everything. Because I can't remember if Hex had ever even shot a gun. And I was like counting on some of them to be like, I don't know. I thought of Optic Hex. I'm like, yeah, he's from Chicago. He's Mexican. Like, dude's probably been like rat-a-tat-tat in his whole life or something. Like I didn't know what everybody's like level. I knew that little
wild
there was
assumptions.
Yeah, like, I don't know
that classic
like, where I'm from,
Hispanic gun stereotype.
I didn't mean it that way. I mean like I think of him as like a manly man, like a dude's dude. Like he no pussy or anything. So like if you're that kind of guy and you live here, like. Yeah, you got a shotgun in your truck, probably. What kind do you have? Is it a Benelli? Like, you know, like, I don't know. I just kind of, nobody had shotguns before, I don't think. Nobody had ever shot a fucking gun. And it was so fucking fun. That was one of the most fun things I've ever done. Like, I don't think a lot of people watched that, and I loved it because I wasn't getting paid for views. I was just getting paid to like produce this thing for them. So I didn't care if anybody watched it. It was just episode after episode where it was so much fun to do that shit. That was so fun. It was, I've told it before, and it's mean to even say, but whatever. But like the one guy who was known for sniping was like really struggling with the sniper part of the competition, and it was he was on the verge of tears. He was just like, you don't understand. This shit's not gonna play. This shit's not gonna play. Because on the internet, this is the guy. This is the guy who
he quickscopes.
He invented FaZe Clan
for him.
Oh, the competition?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think
he couldn't shoot.
Nobody. Look, I'm sure it got edited so nobody looked like a fool or anything. You know what I mean? Like when somebody misses something 20 times in a row, and we got to give them a new magazine, we just throw that away. We just pretend, that didn't happen, you know. But
did you ever do something where like they couldn't hit it, so you got a shot of them shooting, and you were like, "Give me the fucking gun, bing!" And like, then you like put that cut in.
No, because like I was in charge of designing all of the shots too. This is called the controller, by the way. If anybody wants to watch it on YouTube, again, don't give a shit if you do or not. But it's called the controller. Medal of Honor Warfighter. God, they made me say that so many times.
Welcome to the controller, Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Medal of Honor Advanced Warfighter. Oh, over and over, I had to say that shit. Every segment that began with those fucking words. But I set up games, if you will, or competitions where everybody was going to make something blow up eventually. It was really a matter of how long it took you to make the thing blow up. But everybody blew something up. It was really about who could do it fastest.
This is so like I've never seen this video.
I haven't either.
It's on Optic
and I watched
Gaming.
a ton of FPS back in the
So
day,
if you see all of that, anytime a gun goes off, those are real bullets. I'll just say that. Maybe you'll get to some parts where you think, no, that wasn't real, was it? Because like for some reason they made, and we filmed them all in a row. I think I was changing shirts, maybe even, but it's like to end every segment or maybe to begin them, they're like punctuated with me shooting a gun comically to like start the race.
Team, on your marks, get set.
And every time it's like a bigger, more ridiculous handgun. No, I had fun making that.
Bro, opening this video to a Machinima logo is like a PTSD.
Oh, yeah. The good guys.
The good guys.
And the whole concept was that those special forces guys were going to kind of coach the nerds or the gamers or whatever up to be shooters and vice versa. Because then they had to go back to LA and film the second half of this shit. And that's all like in a studio with them playing video games. And they were begging me to go out to LA and help them fix that. They were like, so we have a lot of great footage of you guys blowing things up in the fields. And that's great. That was only supposed to be 50% of the show, though. Like, it's supposed to be equally compelling when they go play video games in a studio, and then they get into editing, and it's like, this isn't working. And I played hardball, I think, and I was like, I'm not coming unless you pay me an ungodly amount of money. and they wouldn't pay. And I didn't care, though. I had other work I was doing, but I wouldn't go without them.
Kyle, you said that like the editing was gracious to these guys. It was not gracious to these guys.
Oh, I didn't say it was gracious. It wasn't? They look bad?
So if you go to the video on Optic Gaming at 1:28 and watch this guy shoot the M14, I think he audibly screams when he fires it.
Does he have a shaved head?
No, it's he looks like he's 19 years. I don't want to clown on whoever this is.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, look, like I said, none of those guys had shot guns before.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
One of them, I think I gave a couple of them like really quick training courses, but it amounted to a safety class. It was 80% of what I told them was what to do when you put the gun down. Right. Fair. It's like, you know, not to point it over here, not to point it over there. Like, no matter what happens, like it's just some basic shit that keeps us all alive. You know, because they've got those real guns. Those kids shoot AA-12s at one point.
No way. Are you serious? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be watching a video during the podcast.
No, we should probably move along. But I just remember it popped up. I just remembered how fun that was and how awful it was at the same time.
So I've got to say, today was a good day, but some of these guys really made me proud. Some of them really disappointed me. I'm not going to lie. All they had to do was hit the target about this big at 40, 45 meters. It was about as easy as it gets. I'm a little worried about them, so I'm going to send these guys over to the battle zone. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day.